Dan, good to see you, and I have to say, looking very dapper in this Valvoline livery that you and Sam, I think, are running this weekend. First of all, explain that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a partnership with Valvoline. Valvoline is on the cars all year round, but this is their one-off race where last year it was Sam only. This year it's me and Sam, where we get the full Valvoline livery. It's to promote their VR1 racing oil, which is as used by the team and as used all over the world. And I'm really proud to wear these colours. Very iconic. There's been a lot of involvement from Valvoline in the USA. They're the guys that have really put their thoughts into this livery, which is fantastic for us to have that link to those guys. And me and Sam went to visit the factory, saw how the oil was made, and this is the culmination of that, really. So it's fantastic to be sporting it. I think the fans are really like it. Seems to have gone down well. I personally think it's lovely to be driving something slightly different for the weekend, I think it looks fantastic. I really do. I think it's just such an iconic livery, and I'm very proud to be sporting it.
It looks very smart, and it begs the question: does the livery include go faster stripes for this weekend?
Well, if it goes as fast as it looks, it's going to be fantastic, isn't it? So ultimately, it's not been the ideal start to FP1. We had a little bit of a tyre failure at the end there. But we just got to get our heads around exactly what's caused it and eradicate it going forward, because we can't afford that. Qualifying, we can push the limits, of course, but in racing, we can't afford a failure. And that's not. And I'd say that any weekend. It's not to do with where we are. It's not to do with the championship or anything like that. It's just, it's two points are so vital, and ultimately, if we have to sacrifice a bit of performance to get to the end, then that's what it's going to take. Because you have a tyre failure and you can forget about any success in the weekend. As we saw last week, you can if you can finish in the top 12, you might get a bit of luck and you might be back on the pole and you might win the race, as I did last week. So it's so important to keep yourself in that top 12, especially in race 2, and a puncture had just finished that off. So I'd rather sacrifice a little bit of outright speed to get it home. Hopefully I won't have to, and the guys will find a problem and eradicate it. So let's see.
It'd be nice to carry over the momentum from Donington, wouldn't it, and be on the top step again?
Yeah, it would. We've got, I think we've got a sensible package. I'm not sure it's ideally suited to here. It's 3 corners and 3 straights, and I think we need it a bit twistier to really get the advantage out of the car. But let's see. I've got a fair bit of hybrid, probably I think it's 9 seconds, which puts me somewhere in the middle of kind of the hybrid allocation usage. So it's not bad, but ultimately there's guys out there with 6 seconds more than me, and that's going to make a difference for everyone. So I'm hoping for some rain. I think I might get it. I think in the rain we'll be really, really strong, and I think we can come right to the front of the grid in the rain. So fingers crossed.